Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back to Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered on the PC. Last time, we got beat up by a Bandersnatch looking cat that also looked like it bred with Sonic because it kept rolling at me and killing me. And then we killed a massive wolf who really was just doing his job, aka guarding his old master's gigantic 30-foot tall sword. That, granted, the wolf himself was about 25 feet tall, but, you know, he was just doing his job. Today we're going to go down into Darkroot Basin. I think it is Basin down here. And yeah, real easy. If you're wondering how to get to this little area, the bonfire that we were just at, just go straight back towards where the blacksmith is. Speaking of which, you know what, let's do that real fast. And then make the first left. If you're going from the blacksmith, just make the first right. It's real easy. You can't really get lost. And if you do, well, that sounds like a you problem. I don't know if this guy wants the enchanted ember. We might have to give it to Griggs, the guy down by Firelink, which is fine. While we're here, we might as well spend our souls. I was going to wait till we got to a different bonfire, but we're coming back to check this real fast anyway, so we might as well.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I can produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Okay, so we can give him the divine ember, and then we got the enchanted ember. The enchanted one's probably the one we have to give to Griggs.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Or possibly Rickard. I don't remember which one's which, but whatever guy is below Firelink Shrine.
I know little of the Darkroot Garden, although I've heard rumors of a divine...
Hey, we've already talked to you about that. Okay, good.
I'll be seeing you, Beaker. That's an odd ember you have there. I know what you're thinking, but I'm no good with those. It won't be easy, but I'm afraid you'll have to look for someone else.
Okay, so we can't do anything with that. Fair enough. Let's see, modify... We can make it into a divine weapon now. Yeah, and that scales with faith. I'm trying to think, would that actually be worth it? I think I might upgrade our partisan, or whatever one that... Yeah, partisan, and eventually make that into a divine weapon. Just for shits and giggles, I mean. Or we might try something else. A store straight sword, we can upgrade that if we need to, but I think that stays at like C scaling the whole way, so it's not really terribly worth it. Screw it. Let's not even bother at the moment. Wing spear plus 10. Yeah, we need large embers, or large shards, that's right. And, yeah, yeah, it'll make us respawn like 2 enemies, but, yeah, we'll live. If I remember correctly, the path down is not terribly big on enemies for whatever reason, so that's actually not bad. You know what, for shits and giggles, let's go ahead and pop a Twins Humanity here. Get 2 souls there. Grab a Humanity. This way we can turn human, and then let's go ahead with, let's see, a lot of these don't say too much differently. Like, the first part, it's like, oh, special beings have special souls, and then the rest is slightly different. The butterfly soul is a creation of Seath the Scaleless. Okay, let's see. Soul of Quelaag, once daughter of the Witch of Izalith, but now a Chaos Demon, special beings, special souls. Quelaag's soul contains all aspects of chaos. Use it to acquire a huge amount of souls, or unique weapon. Soul of Sif the Great Grey Wolf, who guards the grave of Artorias the Abyss Walker. We'll be hearing that name a few times. Special beings, blah blah blah. Use the soul of Sif, who inherited the Divine Ice Sword, to acquire a huge amount of souls or create a unique weapon. Okay, so yeah, they say more or less the same thing, unfortunately. Let's pop that, and There we go. Yeah, they did streamline the upgrade process from Demon Souls, which is really nice. Because the problem with Demon Souls is half the time you'd be like, oh, you have to have the weapon at +7 or +3 or plus whatever to upgrade it. Here it's just +5, +10, and then you can upgrade it. So they just made it a lot easier. Okay, so let's see. 14, 28, 36, 48. So 4 levels-ish, I think we should be able to do. So let's go like that. Okay, so 3 levels is fine. And then intelligence at 40, that should be good enough, I think. Yeah, just for the extra damage, and there we go. Okay, cool. I think 50 is where we're going to finally stop our intelligence, because 50 is the last requirement for casting a spell. I might even stop at 45, since I don't really care for the spell at 50, but we might just do it anyways. Actually, I've never actually used a spell at 50, since, again, this is my first spellcasting playthrough here. But from what I've seen on the wiki, it doesn't look like that interesting. But it could be really good. I don't know. And then for Faith, we're just going to go to 30, really. And after that, attunement and, I guess, occasionally health and stamina. But I'm not terribly worried about that. I mean, if we get really stuck on something, or I can't do anything, I'll, like, if I'm dying in one hit to everything, yeah, I'll put a couple points into health. But, yeah, at the moment, we're doing fine. I mean, yeah, we're taking a lot of damage from stuff, but it's not super dangerous. I don't know why you feel the urge to aggro from like a week away, but go away. By the way, on my run from the bonfire over there to over here, one of these guys dropped an item, and he was the one that fell off a cliff. And I just realized we never actually used our souls for, or not our souls, our humanity for what I was going to do. Dang it. Yeah, I'm slacking here. Now this isn't required, and some of you might not have beaten the catacombs, so you might not be able to do it. But I'm going to do it just to make my life easier. Not directly right now, but going through Sen's Fortress, that'll make my life significantly easier. Again, it's not required, and some people might not even think it's necessary, but, might as well make my life a little simpler. Okay, let's reverse hollowing. And let's kindle the bonfire. Okay, so after kindling it to +10, and you get in the right of kindling, you can kindle it twice more to get up to a total of 20 carried Estus flasks. So here's what it looks like at +3 for 15. Yeah, a little taller, not that much bigger. But then you kindle it the last time. And it gets nice and big. I think with the, yeah, see, it shoots up really high. I think in the original version, it ended up looking bigger. Then again, in the original version, they didn't have this specific flame effect. It was kind of almost like a cardboard paper cutout of a flame, almost. And it seemed bigger there. But yeah, either way, now we got 20 total Estus flasks. That's going to be a major boon going through Sen's Fortress, because that's going to be the bonfire you respawn at for the first 60 or 70% of the dungeon. If you die, there is a bonfire, but you have to get through a fair amount of stuff before you actually get to it, so it's not going to be useful for some time. But might as well get the extra healing out of it then. Because you're going to be using that bonfire a fair amount. Okay, go away. Why do you insist on pestering me? There we go. Bleeding. Not that I care, but it's there. Yay. Alright, now let's go ahead and head on down. Shouldn't be... This should actually be a reasonably short trip down. Once we get down to the actual basin, there's a few things to do, but again, it's not going to be terribly a lot. There is one area here that I tend to get lost in. Not really lost, but I know where it is, I just can never find the damn thing. Okay, I see you. Crap. You're running away. And he ran away. Okay, I figured that was going to happen. In that case, let's do this. Yeah, luckily the crystal lizards don't have a respawn counter in this game, or they do, kind of. But it's just 1 per save file. It's not like 5 per save file plus if you beat the boss or whatever. It's just 1 per. And by save file, I mean it's 1 per new game cycle. So that guy, he's not going to respawn into a new game plus. And if you kill him there, he's not going to respawn into new game plus, and etc. etc. He's not going to gain another count onto his charge when we kill a boss. No, he's just going to be dead. I mean, I liked it from Demon Souls, but yeah, you had to do a lot of math to figure out which one you were actually still able to get, and if he was in the process of not being able to be summoned again. Okay, we got the leather armor, except for the head, and the longbow, which I think will be a decent upgrade to our short bow. Yeah, unfortunately, Black Bow of Ferris takes too much dexterity for my taste at the moment, whereas the longbow takes 14, which is perfect. It's a little more. It's a little stronger, not a lot, but enough. Okay, cool. And then we also got the leather set. Let's see how that does. 24, 4.7, so it's heavier and not as good on the physical defense. Let's see, 12, 29, 7, and 12. What do we have? What do we have equipped right now? We have the Shadow Gauntlets. Yeah, okay, so it's not really worth it at all. Okay, it never hurts to check though. Now let's see. I think over. We drop down here. Okay, I think this is actually exactly what I was looking for, really. Or not. Never mind, it's not. Okay, there is at least one enemy here, and I think it's the Black Knight. And he should be around here somewhere. Yeah, okay, he's down here. Okay. He is not you, even though you are dark enough to almost look like him. There he is. Let's get over here and try to not get hit by him. There you go. You put up a good fight. Actually, you put up a really good fight since Great Heavy Soul Arrow took forever to cast. But you're dead. And by dead, I mean you ducked. Okay, there we go. Blue Titanite Chunk, what's up? Blue Titanite Chunk is... Okay, so it's for the advanced magic weapons, like the higher level magic weapons and the... what did that say? Yeah, enchanted weapon. So, magic weapons are like the... I'm trying to remember which one it was in Demon Souls, but magic weapon is the weaker magic upgrade path, and then enchanted is the stronger of the two. Magic goes up to plus 10, and I think enchanted goes up to plus 5. Okay, and here's our bonfire here. What's up? So right past the Black Knight. It's nice and easy to find. Sometimes I get lost trying to find this thing. I don't know why. I just do. But there we go. And then, if we go over this way, we run into this right here. I can't take it. Good for you. It sucks. This will lead us back to the Valley of the Drakes. So there we go. So if if you don't want to go down through the main entrance to Blight Town through the area past Gaping Dragon, but you also don't have the Master's Key, you could get to Andre pretty easily, actually, and then take this path, and yeah, it's reasonably dangerous due to the dragons, but you'd eventually make your way there. And I keep forgetting I don't have my shield up when I have my faith thing. Dragons, I think, are weak to lightning as far as I'm aware. Okay, maybe not as weak as I thought. Either that or my... Either that or my faith is just, or magic or whatever is too weak for it. I thought they were weak to lightning. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, probably just the lightning spear doesn't have the greatest magic adjust. That's probably what it is. So let's go grab our souls and get back. But either way, yeah, if you can make it past these dragons, you can get the shorter path into Blighttown if you really want to. I mean, I guess the biggest problem might be making it past the undead dragon without waking him up. But that shouldn't be that big of a problem, really. Grab our souls, homeward going back, then we should be good to go. I'm curious, how well will Great Heavy Soul Arrow... You know, let's just go with Great, because I don't remember how much that actually did to him. Send that back up for later. I don't know what the point of going up there is, but okay. Yeah, that's actually doing about the same, really. Yeah, their lightning breath has rather ridiculous range for some reason. I guess they really need to be able to get their prey. Let's not die again. And there we go. Yeah, your best bet for these guys, though, is just to run past them really quickly. Because otherwise, you'll get hosed over with their lightning breath, really. I guess you just got to get past that one, and then I think this guy right here, isn't there one right here that's going to be a massive problem? Yeah, that guy right there. So you might die, but it still might be safer than going through Blighttown, the proper entrance. Okay, let's go ahead and continue our path through the basin here. It's about to get dangerous rather soon. Okay, there is a dead body. What are you hiding, sir? Grass Crest Shield. Oh, this is a really good shield. It does not have 100% block, but it does have something better. Okay, so let's roll around for a little bit. Okay, there's our stamina recovery. Grass Crest Shield, yeah, it has 95% physical, unfortunately. But good fire, so that's not bad. I think the stability is, yeah, kind of weak too, but... Old Medium Metal Shield of Unknown Origin. The Grass Crest is lightly imbued with magic, which slightly speeds stamina recovery. Yeah. So basically, it means that your stamina recovers faster. By a pretty decent amount, too. Like, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but that's a pretty nice chunk of recovery right there. And then I think we also had... Did we have the other one? Mask of the Father? No, equipment load. I forget if I mentioned this, but Pinwheel could have dropped one of three masks. Mask of the Father, Mask of the Mother, Mask of the Child. Mask of the Father raises the equipment burden by 5%. And then, I don't remember if it's Mother or Child, but one of those raises your stamina recovery speed just a little bit. Not a whole bunch, but enough. And it does stack with the shield we got here. And both of these items also stack with the Green Blossoms. The other mask slightly raises stamina, I think. Yeah, equip load, stamina, and in HP. No? No, one raises equip load, one raises HP, one raises stamina recovery. There you go. And that's what I was thinking. There's nothing up there, so we are down at the base here, and we're going to see what we got. And actually, you know what? As much as I want that shield, I do actually want the Dragon Crest shield, because we need magic block for this particular area. We'll see why momentarily. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... This is great heavy, these guys. These crystal golems, as they are called. Very dangerous physically. I don't know how they do against the magic, though, but we're about to find out. And yeah, remember that Hydra we saw earlier? Yeah, we're about to fight him now. You want to not jump behind the tree there, dude? Thanks. Okay, you guys do decent enough. Yeah. Regular soul arrow, you're not doing shit these days. Great heavy. I think there's like 6 of these golems down here. And the great thing is they respawn, so they're good for farming souls, I guess. There you go. Okay, I thought they gave way more souls. Never mind, they're crap for farming souls. Yeah, they're not terribly tough. Down here, though, the first place you encounter them, a lot of people aren't a big fan of them because Mr. Hydra, he is not a big fan of people invading his territory. So he will eventually... He's not doing it right now. Usually he does it like way sooner, but he'll start shooting out great chunks of magic at you, like giant rays of magic at you, and they hit frickin' forever away. I think if he sees me like right here, he might go for one. Hello, Mr. Hydra. Hydra. There you go. Yeah, he's gonna shoot that out. They have a slight homing property, and yeah, they hit. Luckily, if you stand a little bit behind a tree, not like directly behind it, usually it'll bounce off the tree and not hit you. But if you stand directly behind the tree, it will splash around the tree and slightly behind it and do damage to you. And yeah, like this. Yeah, this is why you got to be careful here. How do you do against lightning? We'll find out. Oh wow, you take massive damage for lightning. What's up? Oh yeah, and luckily the magic from the Hydra does affect his little buddies there, so that's great. Let's go ahead and get our Estus Flask up. Once you get close enough for him to... or get close enough to him to actually attack, he actually stops with the magic stuff, which is kind of because you'd think that he would actually keep up the magic assault, but no, because you're like directly in range, but no, he's gonna start physically attacking you and making your life much easier. Okay, he's still being a little bit of a butt, that's fine. You can roll through those, I'm just not doing a great job of it right now. There we go. And we should be fine to fight him here. I think we actually need our rusted ring on. Crap. Otherwise we're going to have trouble rolling against him. Yeah. Now he'll start doing that. Okay, so our goal is to cut off all his heads. I'm going to have to take off my my ring, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. I don't care. Lose the lightning. I'll live. Okay, so let's attack him with heavy soul arrow here. Yeah, as a magic character, your best bet is to just try to hit his body. Now, as a physical character, what you're going to want to do is whenever he does his like little swipe at you, you go ahead and chop off one of his necks. And they don't take that much damage to chop off either. Like, as you're seeing here, one heavy soul arrow is enough to sever the head. So it's actually not that bad at all. I think the big problem for us here is that we don't have that much range on our spells, so we have to kind of aim at the heads for the most part. Yeah, it doesn't hit all the way. And the area that he's in, well, it will eventually have a cliff that you can't see. I guess I was like right on the edge of it. So you got to figure out where the edge of the cliff is and try not to fall into it like I did. Okay, try that again. And apparently lightning is really good against those other guys. You know, I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of Soul Arrow for the moment because it's not really doing anything. There we go. Yeah, because apparently this does really good against the golems, so that's bueno. I like it. And the Hydra himself, he's not terribly tough. It's just a lot of the big problem is getting to him past his magic bursts, and then also just getting a lock on to his heads or his body and being able to attack that. But yeah, the biggest problem is just actually hitting the guy. I mean, as you saw, his heads were dying to pretty weak damage, or not weak, but pretty easily at least. Like I think even with like a regular weapon, it would only take a few hits, really. Okay, come this way. There you go. There you go. Got him. Let's hope he doesn't try to attack me here. I think he might realize that we're here earlier now, and he might try to attack us a little earlier now. Yeah, like that. Luckily, you can kind of dodge out of the attacks. And are we locked onto him from way the heck back here? Because that's kind of funny. I don't know how well lightning will do against him. Okay, I think he blocked that magic projectile for us, so that was really nice of him. You know, lightning might actually do really good against him. I think it has... Did he kill me? He did. You bastard. I think lightning might have a pretty decent range on it. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, screw it. Let's save a lightning spear for the boss and see how well... I think Great Heavy Soul Arrow was doing enough to almost one-shot these guys. Yeah, let's see how well lightning does. It might have the range required to reach him, and that might be really decent. Otherwise, we'll have to just get our spear out or our sword. You know, let's put our sword on. Why not? Yeah, otherwise we'll have to use this and just wait for his head to eventually get in range of being swiped at. Which, when he gets down to his final head, sometimes he will... you'll be standing, like, right here, and his one head will miss you completely by going way the heck over here for some reason. And then by the time you actually get over to it, it's gone, and you can't really attack it anymore. So, yeah. A lot of people, they just bring a bow, and they cheese the fight. Or by cheese the fight, I mean the end of the fight. I might eventually end up doing that, but we'll see. Oh yeah, lightning does way more damage to you guys. As you can see with these crystal dudes that we were finally actually getting a look at, they turn their fists into crystal clubs, which is pretty cool. And they also... I think it might be their buddies, but they also make crystal spikes appear out of the ground. But that might be their later buddies that we haven't seen yet. No, okay, there it is right there. Okay, cool. Okay, we're still on 16 flasks from the bonfire back there. Ooh, and you guys drop blue titanite chunks. Very nice. Let's see. Let's see if I can't get you guys to hit me over here. I'd rather not deal with them near the boss, because they hit hard and the boss is, well, also there, so you know. Okay, good. We managed to avoid getting hit. You. Okay, good. The boss helped us out there. Fantastic. I believe the Hydra technically counts as a mini boss, since it doesn't have like a boss bar or anything like that. But don't tell him that. Okay, let's go with lightning spear. Yeah, I'm actually curious to see just how far of a range lightning spear has. Yeah, so he's not able to hit us right here, so that's great. Okay, apparently lightning spear, you have to sit there and stare at it before you cast it. So we'll see. Okay, it definitely has more range, I think, but at the same time, it's not going to just hit him from forever away like I was hoping. I need room to actually switch over. I think what we're gonna do go way over here. Yeah, I don't think you can reach us over here. And let's not fall off the edge there, because that's always possible. And we'll go there eventually, but not right now. I think what we want to do is take off the sword completely and just go pure magic here. There we go. And we'll see how it goes. This way we still have the option of blocking. I do have my magic shield on, right? By magic, I mean the best magic defense, not actual magic. Okay, good. He's not going to magic us up as much anymore. I guess still a little bit. Dang it. You're supposed to make up your mind, dude. Okay, yeah. Come on down. I think once we get into the water, we're really safe from his magic key stuff. Okay, that still didn't actually hit. Okay. The problem is, the ledge is kind of hard to see. And once you... I'd rather not fall off the ledge. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're going to have to attack your heads as they come down, aren't we? Dang it. That's not great. Okay, as long as we keep on hitting the heads, eventually we should be fine. It just takes aiming. Let's go with a Great Soul Arrow for a little bit here, because we need speed. Okay, good. Great Soul Arrow is enough to kill the heads in one hit. I was thinking that it might have to be like heavy or possibly great heavy. And you're not supposed to still be spitting magic at me. Usually he gives up on that by now, but nobody told this guy. Okay, good. We got 2 of his heads down, I think. It might be a third, I can't really tell. There we go. Yeah, Great is actually working out pretty good, because we can actually hit his necks as they come down, so that's great. Dang it. Come on, hit me. Yeah, the problem with the heavy is that it was just too slow for actually hitting him. Let's see. The main problem here is aiming. As you can see, though, we are directly next to him, and he is having just as much problems hitting us as we are having hitting him. Like, he should not be having this much trouble missing us, but for some reason, he is. Okay, less magic. More attack. Okay, there we go. And I think that's the last head right there, yeah. And after that, no, 2 more items. Okay, I didn't see the second one. One more, and we should be good. See, as you can see, not a terribly tough boss fight, just kind of irritating in some of the stuff you have to deal with. And there we go. I think we actually, no, he's just clipping through the environment, so I thought we were good. Okay, got him. And there we go. There's the Hydra. We got a Dragon Scale and the Dusk Crown Ring, which I think boosts the power of sorceries by, I think, 10%, I think. So it's not as good as the Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring, but it's decent. Okay, it's this one right here. Grants extra magic castings but halves HP. This magic crown-shaped ring was granted to Princess Dusk of Ulusteel upon her birth. The ringstone allows us to wear to cast additional magics, but at the cost of 1/2 of HP. So, let's see. If we pop this bad boy on, that gives us... Oh! It's not slots. It just doubles your spells. Okay. Or not doubles, 50%. There you go. So that's actually not bad at all. We might put this to use later if we have a way to counteract the half HP thing, which I think we do. Or there might be an item that gives you the extra cast without the minus HP, but that's going to be a tale for later, as is exploring the rest of this little section. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night.